Well, in this morning's Get More with Good Morning Tennessee segment, we are breaking down the ways social media can help you in the job hunt. Of course, everyone talks about it, Twitter and Facebook and so forth, but let's show you how it really can work for you. Joining us this morning is Public Relations Specialist Nicole VanScoten. Good morning, Nicole.
Good morning.
I guess first let's talk about, real quick, what makes you an expert on social media?
Well, I currently work at a marketing firm here in town, Pyxl, where I do PR and social media day to day. I also co-founded the Social Media Club Knoxville. Ran a charity event here with Twitter and charity called Twestival, and just really do social media day by day. I have my own personal brand online. So,
well, okay. First of all, let's talk about what is a personal brand. How do you, I guess, establish yourself as a thought leader and kind of put yourself out there?
Well, I feel like a personal brand, you kind of have to think of like a company brand. What makes one soda company different than another soda company is branding. So what makes you stand out from someone else, and if you're looking for a job, what makes you stand out from another applicant is, do you have a strong personal brand? So I think the first step in establishing yourself as a thought leader is really starting a blog. You can sign up for free at WordPress or Blogger, and if you have opinions or thoughts on the industry you're in, it's a really great place to share those and show that your opinion matters.
Especially if you start getting people to really follow you, you kind of almost network automatically.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's really, you said, the next step, networking and building some of those relationships.
Yeah, and a great way to do this, you can use networks like Twitter and LinkedIn, or Facebook and LinkedIn to meet people you already know. And then Twitter's really great for meeting other people in your industry and locally that maybe you didn't already know.
There are a lot of folks, especially older folks, and when I say older, I'm just talking like 35 and on, who are kind of like weary of all those, I don't want to get on Twitter, and I don't want to get on. But this, I guess, in this market is the time to stand out, and these are some of the better ways to do it.
Exactly. I mean, I think right now jobs are sometimes really hard to come by, so you can differentiate yourself from someone else by having a personal brand.
You said providing value to others. What does that really mean online?
Well, I think a lot of people get on Twitter and they just want to be like, me, look at what I just did, look at my new blog post, but you really need to be valuable to others. Share links and promote other people, and then kind of your following will grow from there.
It's also good to inject a little personality. I know I follow some businesses, and sometimes they only talk about their business, and after a while you're just like, I don't want to follow them anymore. They're boring.
Exactly. Yeah, I do think you need to have personality, but I also think you need to be yourself.
And then the last one, you said being consistent and transparent. What's that really mean?
Well, across all social networks, I think it's smart to have the same username. I'm PR Nicole V, and I'm that across all the networks I'm on. I have a logo for that. That's on my blog. And then the transparency part is really kind of being the same person that you are online in real life. If someone meets you in real life and they're like, wow, that's not at all who I thought they were, then they're going to be disappointed and you're going to lose their trust.
Okay, I got half of that. I think I'm not consistent, but I am transparent. So there you go. Well, thank you so much, Nicole.
Thank you.
Questions about all these different social media sites and how to be more effective on them, send those to us on our Good Morning Tennessee Facebook page. We can bring Nicole back and kind of get those questions answered. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll be right back.